Cars and other technology, such as computers, can help us do more work in less time. But do we have a better quality of life? Some people say, maybe not. We work more and spend less time with our families, our friends, and our neighbors. In many ways, we are more isolated than ever before. What has happened to our sense of community? Our culture, so dependent on cars, has built huge shopping malls and chain restaurants in our suburban areas. People must get in their cars and drive on large freeways to get from place to place. It's not surprising, then, that more and more Americans would prefer to live in small towns that have an identity and be part of an active community. What they are looking for are places with tree-lined streets, wide sidewalks, and a main street with small stores and restaurants. Places where neighbors know one another and feel a deep sense of community. Many people don't believe that such places can even be possible. But located just 12 miles from New York City, the town of Radburn is one such place. It has inspired architects and urban designers for almost 80 years. Radburn, a community of about 700 families, was built in 1929. The architects and designers wanted to build a town that provided open space, community services, and affordable housing.
The philosophy behind the design of Radburn was that a community should be created, which would encompass all of the factors of daily living. There would be housing, there would be industry, there would be shops, there would be a post office, a bank. Anything people could need in their daily life should be contained within this community.
Louise Orlando is the manager of the Radburn Association and has lived in Radburn for 30 years.
It was a delightful surprise to find that my children could go to school without crossing the street, because there was built into Howard Avenue a tunnel underneath that brought them directly to school.
Radburn is known for the separation of pedestrian and car traffic. Its design includes parks, wide sidewalks, and pedestrian walkways that are convenient and safe for walking. Every house in Radburn has an easy access to the parks and walkways. Radburn also has swimming pools, tennis courts, and many other recreational facilities.
What I value most about living in Radburn is the sense of community. I'm part of a community, and my neighbors are part of the same community, and we share similar values and some values that are very different, but we are able to coalesce as a community.
Residents in Radburn must apply to the Citizens Association to make any exterior changes to their homes. Orlando agrees with these architectural rules, saying they are necessary to preserve the integrity of the community as a whole. However, she admits that the rules have had to change over the last 25 years to accommodate some modern innovations like larger cars and SUVs. Radburn was built with the goal of providing security, convenience, and happiness to its residents. So far, Orlando says it's still working.
I have great hopes that in the future there will be more communities, and I keep reading about new communities that are going back to these kinds of concepts.
Radburn is just one example of a planned community dedicated to preserving its quality of life.